What happened in the United States of America on March 29, 2025? Okay guys, let's start. There isn't a lot of new news, but we'll just recap recent events. First topic, tariffs. Trump's making big waves with tariffs again, and things are getting tense, especially with Canada. He's calling April 2nd Liberation Day, planning to slap massive reciprocal tariffs on imports to match foreign duties dollar for dollar. He's already incorporated 25% tariff on all cars shipped to the US. Many allies, including Canada, aren't thrilled. Prime Minister Mark Carney got on the phone with Trump, warning of retaliatory tariffs to protect Canadian workers. Early in the week, Trump hinted that some countries might get exemptions, but only after he sees how April 2nd goes. Okay, now, let's shift gears to the Signal Group chat. Today, Trump once again publicly backed his national security team, including National Security Advisor Mike Waltz and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. He called the entire thing a witch hunt and the fake news. He also denied if he will be firing Waltz. This is still a developing story, so keep watching. Moving on, now let's talk about Greenland. Yesterday, Vice President J.D. Vance took a stab at Denmark, claiming that they have done a poor job protecting and investing in Greenland's citizens. Today, Denmark's firing minister responded on social media. "We do not appreciate the tone in which it is being delivered. This is not how you speak to your close allies," he said. He did say, however, that he is open to cooperation, but that they should be more respectful. Alright, in final news, let's talk about Elon Musk and Doge. So once again, protests against Musk are sweeping across US, Canada, and Europe, with activists rallying under the Tesla takedown banner. More than 200 demonstrations took place across the US on Saturday, with activists urging people to sell their Teslas and Tesla stock as a direct hit to Musk's empire. Attendees carried anti-Musk signs and danced to disco music as cars drove by honking in support. "There's a very serious and strategic component in what we're doing. This is a way to say we're not afraid," a protester said. "I'm just afraid for what kind of country this is going to be after these cuts," said another. Doge has largely been a mystery, with Musk himself acting as its sole public face, until now. For months he's maintained strict secrecy, refusing to disclose who works at Doge and even calling it a crime to name staffers. In a surprising shift, Musk appeared on Special Report with Bret Baier alongside 7 of his top operatives, offering the most detailed glimpse yet into the team quietly dismantling major parts of the federal government. This is a 40-minute-long interview, not talked about by news networks, but I think it's important everyone watches it so they can form more educated opinions. There's many big shots in the team, including Joe Gebbia, the co-founder of Airbnb, Anthony Armstrong, an ex-Morgan Stanley banker, and other names. I won't talk much about the interview, because I want you guys to watch it, but I will shed some light. Musk's goal is to cut $1 trillion from the federal budget, a 15% reduction in spending. Musk also appeared to endorse protecting Social Security, claiming that legitimate beneficiaries would actually see higher benefits. He says there's so much fraud in Social Security that there's literally Social Security going to babies and people older than 120. He also claims that they are routinely finding billions of dollars worth of savings by cutting wasteful contracts, all of which you can see on their website. Again, I'm keeping this very vague because I want you guys to watch the interview instead of me saying what he says. Just remember, the media would only hide something if it's actually worth watching. So that's the news, let's discuss.